Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry, the sword's mine.
This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer Interaction. What I'm looking at today is the official trailer for Masters of the Universe. I did the teaser last week, and seeing we've had movies based on properties like Lord of the Rings, and before that Conan the Barbarian, and before that Krull, I think. Before that Hawk the Slayer. Fantasy is hard to do well because if it's not done visually speaking, interestingly enough, it looks like something out of a Marvel Studios movie. It's hard to treat it as an original thing, though the Masters of the Universe have been around for quite a long while as a toy line. Masters of the Universe is directed by Travis Knight, who also did Bumblebee and a few other movies of the, it's not claymation, but it's a stop motion, Leica Pictures, I believe he was connected with prior. And he moved on to live action with Bumblebee, if I recall. The thing is, Masters of the Universe exists in a really odd place. And part of the problem is something I alluded to in my initial teaser trailer reaction. Namely, it's for children. And because it's for children, it's very literal. He-Man is a massive, roided out dude. Crabman looks like a crab. Men-at-Arms is kind of cool and a little more vague in terms of what it means, so that kind of works. But a lot of it is directed at a very young audience. And that's not a crime with the toy line. And that was the demographic they were seeking. Now, based on the teaser, it feels to me that they're trying to reach adults, which is certainly possible. But adults that are aware of the history of Masters of the Universe, remember they came upon it, let's say, from watching the Netflix series. Its toy roots become more and more apparent, and it becomes a little harder to take seriously. And that's a hurdle I can imagine Travis Knight clears easily. In any case, let's look at the official trailer for Masters of the Universe, or MOTU.
All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime stories. Talking tigers, spaceships, and magic swords that can make a man as mighty as a god. Where I come from, that stuff is real. Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe.
It's
So I
Superman,
sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you.
the powers of Matthew
Yes.
Starr.
This obsession with nerd stuff and sword things, it's not a good look for human resources.
That's a euphemism, eh?
I know it sounds crazy, but that sword is gonna show me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry, the sword's mine.
Hang on, it's about to get weird.
It's very Ridley Scott. Very Thor Ragnarok.
What am I supposed to do?
Ironically, Idris Elba's Man-at-Arms.
Take the sword. You protect them.
Playing a similar role. Well, that was the trailer for Masters of the Universe, and it looks amazing. Is it anything we haven't seen before? No, it's not. Is it essentially Superman mixed with the Wachowski's brothers movie about Channing Tatum as a wolf man who flew? It's at Cloud Atlas. In any case, it's a lot of what we've seen before, but it looks ridiculous in the best possible way. And I noticed something, and I'm hoping that it's real. When he was trying to take the sword from the exhibit, he looked kind of crazy, and I hope the story pursues that angle, at least to a degree. Like, this guy, for all intents and purposes, is a bit of a nutcase, and he is a bit of an outcast because he knows he doesn't belong there, that his home is Eternia, I believe it is. But he can't convince people of that. Do we need to see him in a mental hospital? I think it would be awesome, but probably not. But some encouraging of the notion that this man is a little off kilter to the people around him who don't know his truth is appealing to me. It's like you mix a little 12 Monkeys in there too. Or Terry Gilliam. Mix a little Terry Gilliam, which is to say you have weirdness, sometimes for the sake of being weird, and that's okay if it's done exceptionally well. If it's done badly, then it's just irritating. But if it's done well, chef's kiss. So what do you think? This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trail into Reaction. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down below. And as usual, consider a like, follow, or buy me a coffee. Peace.